Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to Myvirginkitchen. Today I'm showing you how to make these funky edible poached meringue snowballs. They're really nice.
There's a place in your house where it's cool to chill, get some me time or even cook a meal. It's your kitchen mofo, ain't no time to slack, so just grab yourself a penny and let's work that ass. If you're scared of this place, ain't no need to bother, just lay down your weapons and pick up another.
Okay, so before we get started, I just want to show you, this is my Christmas outfit for this year. How cool is that? Yeah, only joking. Here's the real one. Yeah, here we go guys. My theme for this year is a snowman. Yeah, the hat is really dodgy, didn't really work. And if you watched the Google Hangout I did for Jamie Oliver's Food Revolution the other day, you would have had a little sneak preview of this outfit. So we're going to make some snowballs right now. Let's get on and make it. It's geeky. Okay, so actually quite a simple recipe, but quite geeky methods. I found out the other day that you could poach meringue, and I thought, I got an idea. So hopefully it's going to work. If it doesn't, I'm going to put this video up anyway. We'll just, just learn from it, okay? Oh, I'm just getting stuffy. So these are the ingredients we got. It's got some coconut, some marshmallows, some eggs. Just going to get the egg whites out of that. Some white chocolate and some marshmallow fluff. Or you could make your own from home. So what we're going to do first of all is separate the eggs, get the egg whites out of there, whisk them up. So let's do that. I'll move on to that straight away, and we'll do the exciting stuff soon. Cheers. Okay, quite a boring step, but important nonetheless. I've got my egg whites, 3 egg whites in this bowl here. I'm going to grab our electric whisk and just go. Okay, so just like any other egg white whipping, you want to whip it up, cha-chung, until it's got like little nipple bits like that. See if I go stick my things in like this and go like that. It lifts and sticks up, apart from the cabley bit. So you don't want the cable in there, that'll taste a bit disgusting. So now I'm going to gradually pour in some sugar. Yeah. Alright, so just pouring in a little bit of sugar at a time. I'm going to do 90 grams in total for the 3 eggs. Here we go. Right here then, so once your meringue's all done like that, you should be able to tip them completely upside down like that. I'm not going to do it on my head because I've got a huge hat there as well, which gets completely in the way. What I've got here is some white chocolate, okay? I'm going to grate that in to my meringue mixture, just to get a little bit of, what's this hat doing? Just to get a little bit of added taste in there, really. Yes. Yeah, so I'm getting some white chocolate on my meringue, I'm doing some white on white action. Oh yeah. Okay, so after mixing that through, don't over mix it too much, just a little bit, just lift it a little bit. We can now get on to some pretty geeky stuff. Yeah. Okay, so what I've got here is a sheet of cling film, some people might call that plastic wrap, some string, and also a little ramekin-y dish thing, okay, just to hold it. So what I'm going to do first of all is cut off a nice little square sheet of my plastic wrap. Okay, so that's done, a nice funky sheet there, and what we're going to do is get it inside our ramekin dish. So what you can either do is put it straight over and then get the weight of our meringue to push it in, like so, or you can lift it and gradually ease it in down the bottom. Now that's what I'm going to do, but you can do either way you want, my friends. Just make sure it's in there and it's happy. Okay, so with that in there, I'm now going to spoon in my meringue gradually. I'm just going to drop it in like that. So as I get it in there, I'm going to go for about 2 or 3 spoonfuls, like so. And then I'm going to grab a marshmallow, just for like, I don't know, for a bit of flash, and just plonk it in the middle like that, okay? So it's going to be encased in that meringue. And then I'm going to get some more meringue and spoon it on top. Now, try and bring it up to the top of the ramekin dish, and maybe just slightly over with a little bit of a domey side. So I'm going to add 2 more spoonfuls. I can't get my words out then. 2 more spoonfuls right now. Okay, so once all your meringue's in there, what you can do is just sort of gradually sort of stab it a little bit like that. Try and push it down as far as you can, just to prevent any gaps. You probably won't get them all out there, but if you can do that, it'll help a little bit. So now what we do is trim off a little bit of excess string. So if I just grab some scissors, there we go, like that. Ooh, just circumcised my string live on camera, check that out. So what we'll do is gather this up now into a little pouch, and now we'll tie a knot around it with some string. How cool is that? So what I try and do, I'm trying to work it like into like a funky ball shape like that. Try and get as many creases out of it as you can, like that. And what I'm doing is holding this little pouch bit there, and that is the bit we're going to tie with our string. We're going to get like a double knot on it, just to, you can twist it a little bit just to hold it, but then what you want to do is get that string right around it. Look at that, it's like a tea bag. I'm teabagging. There we go then, so my snowball is ready. It's kind of like dangling like that. You are getting very sleepy. I'm doing mine quite rough, but other ways you could do it, perhaps if you wanted to shape it a bit better, is in an ice cream scoop, or you can even do 2 halves if you've got like a measuring cup like that. It's kind of like a boob, like that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, right, yeah, so you can like half fill it and then join 2 together, but I'm doing it quite rough. Hopefully this will be good. I'm going to make 2 more, and then we're going to boil them. I'm going to poach them, baby. Yeah. Okay, so while I'm making those other pouches, in fact I've made a second one just there, cha-ching, I've put a pan of water on to boil. Just take my mask off just for a minute, because I'm not really supposed to be showing you this. I'm breathing, it's hot in this. Righty-ho, so my sacks of meringue are done. Now if you look at them like that, they might look like something else, but I can confirm that I am not a Class A drug dealer, okay? So please don't arrest me, we're just making meringues, baby. So this water's nearly boiled. Notice the quite low water level on it, because obviously as we add our tea bags of meringue in, it's just going to go up. So bear that in mind, and let's cook them up. Are you ready for an extreme teabagging session? Yeah, me too. So here we go. The water is simmering away, and in it goes. It's probably going to expand. It's going to expand. So I need to get the other bags in as well. But also, as you'll notice, it's floating. So we need to actually push it round with like a slotted spoon. But I'll show you that. Let's get the other bag in there. It's getting a bit lonely. Ooh, look, they're expanding. They are expanding. Yay! Right, hold on, partner. What we've got here is something called a slotted spoon right there. That's a spoon that's got slots in it. That's how it's called, a slotted spoon right there. What we're basically doing gently. Rolling them over from time to time, because you want to make sure as they're floating, as I say, it's only going to get coverage at the bottom. It might start to look a little bit like a brain, like that. That looks like a brain, but we're going to work around it. We're going to make them look like snowballs, I promise you. Okay, so once your meringues are done, that's about 6-7 minutes, and you've been rotating it a lot, it's going to need to cool down, and that's exactly what they're doing right there. So I've got myself a tray here, and I've got my fluff and some coconut. So what I'm going to do is pour in a load of coconut into this tray, like so. Oh, a little bit on the side there, and we're going to start to build them. And I'm still pouring coconut. Okay, so with our snowballs cooling down to the side there, they are cooling down very, very fast, but make sure they're super cooled down. They will be quite sticky as well. What I've got is my marshmallow fluff. I'm getting spoons of it. Yeah, like that. Just, here we go. There we go. You're getting about 4 decent tablespoons of that in there. And then what I'm going to do is literally add a teaspoon of water, bung it in the microwave to loosen it up, and then we'll just start to roll it in that, then the coconut. And I'm just doing that a lot, aren't I? Sorry. There we go. Okay, so I've literally just got about a teaspoon of water on there. I'm going to pour that in there, and we're going to get it in the microwave. Alrighty then, so that funky mixture is going to go in there for literally about 10 seconds. And meanwhile, I'm going to open up the snowballs with my scissors, just trimming on there, getting them out. They're going to be kind of sticky, and that'll... Oh, that's been 10 seconds. Do I look like a monk? Yeah, I do a little bit. Yeah, 10 seconds on there, so that would have loosened up once I get a spoon in there. So what's going to happen is that's warmed up, so we're going to let it cool down a teeny bit, just so that we can get it sticky again. So, yeah, let's open these up now. Woo. Right here then folks, it's going to get a little messy from now on. As you can see, this is loosened up nice. It's still quite sticky though, and that's what we want. So yeah, the snowballs. What you want to do is grab your scissors. I'm going to have to tripod you for the remaining steps here. And I know that sounds wrong, but just go with it. But see, there's probably a little opening, a little air bubble there. Just snip it with your scissors and then get them in there and work your way around. Okay then folks, so our fluff is nice and manoeuvrable like that, but it still wants to be sticky. So here we go. Let's get one of our snowballs in right now. Okay, so I'm going to sit it in, and hopefully it's not going to get too overwhelmed by the fluff, but I'm going to help it by spooning some on initially. Okay, so all I'm doing is rolling it round with my spoon quite delicately to get it all nice and coated in there. So if you can do it like that without your hands, that's a bit of a bonus. Okay, so I've now put my snowball into the coconut, and this is where we get messy. We put our hands in there, we get it all on top like this, get it all nice and coated. So that fluff is going to make it stick like this. You see that? We're making a snowball, baby! Right here then folks, so once you've finished shaping your balls, you've got them nice and round and you're happy with them all nice and furry, so you've got furry, well-shaped balls. Oh my goodness. Put them in the fridge for a bit and then have a taste. So let that marshmallow fluff firm up, that's why we're putting it in the fridge, because you don't want it to droop away. It does that sometimes, it does that. Naughty fluff. That's better. Right here then guys, I've got my snowball right here. It's been in the fridge for about 15 minutes. It's nice and firm right now, and my hat is just falling right now. Brilliant. Yeah. So I'm going to have a go at it right now, and we'll see what it tastes like. Here we go. Oh my goodness! Wow, it's so soft and tender. It's so soft and light and fluffy. You've got the white chocolate punch in there. The sugar is just enough in there. It's not too like bland and yolky. It's just enough punch in there. And that coconut is that furry texture on the end. In fact, I just want to throw this snowball. I want to throw it. I want to throw it at you right now. I want to throw it at the camera. Shall I do it? Shall I do it? No, I won't. I'm going to eat them all. So if I can make it, absolutely anyone in the world can. Have a go for yourself. Let me know how you get on. And we'll see you again next time. Dressed as a snowman, probably.